What is up, YouTube? And today we're going to be showcasing Tori in Guild Wars, and we're going to pair her with Adventurer Ras pretty much every single battle. And you can see these are the builds I have on your screen here. And just to summarize very quickly why I'm using them together, Tori has this damage limit passive, and also buffs on her are undispellable. And Adventurer Ras, newly buffed, has this strong barrier that works on all attacks now instead of a single target that will protect Tori with her damage limit. And he also will grant her immunity, which is very good because it will stop her buffs, all of her buffs, from being stripped from everything here. I think you could pair them with just anything. You just really need to counter pick the enemy side in Guild Wars, and I think you'll find a lot of success. And we're just going to test them out in Guild Wars and see how strong they can actually be. I have my Tori on lifesteal set because she doesn't have built-in lifesteal, and usually characters with this passive effect, this like damage limit passive effect, want some lifesteal in their kit. I'm sure you can work with like destruction set or speed set, especially if you pair her with like a someone that can heal her. But I think lifesteal set will be her best, and her secondary set is probably going to be penetration because you want her S1 to do a lot of damage, and she only has a single target. And Adventurer Ras, just a very simple build, a lot of health, decent speed, and I have effect resist and effectiveness. Why? I don't know, my gear just worked this way, but effectiveness is nice to land those debuffs, and effect resist, I guess, on that chance to dodge some debuffs here. So let's actually test them out in Guild Wars right now. And here we're going to test out Tori with Diane. Diane is very good because she got buffed recently with her. It gives her a ton of critical resistance and penetration resistance. The bottom team here, we're just going to slot in a counter pick team, very simple. But the top team, didn't really put too much thought into it. Just kind of want to see how it rolls with these buffs that we're going to be giving. And of course, Tori's in the back line here because we want to make sure that she doesn't actually lose her, what's it called here, her barrier that she grants. And I'm pretty sure this is newly buffed ML Meru, but we should be good here. If I do get sealed, it'll be pretty sad, but if I can get immunity up early, I think we should be okay. And I think this will make my Adventurer Ras lap because of the speed buff. So here what we're going to actually do, I didn't get the Cascade proc, is probably just go into Ruel. You can see it does pretty decent damage, half her health. Will this make... Oh, I misclicked, but it still worked. I wanted to give the buff. Okay. But anyways, we're going to give her immunity buff here. This is fine. We get a dual attack. Unlucky. And this cannot really stun anyone on my side because I do have a ton of effect resist on all my characters. And now what we're going to do here, I think, is S3. Put up all these buffs. And then I think I'm going to just one-shot the ML Meru. And you can see all these buffs onto the Tori here. And I have the free soul burn because I have Cascade because I have 5 or more debuffs. 100% chance to proc. And this should one-shot. Almost. I lied. Almost one-shot. But, Meru is pretty tanky. She has a lot of defense, so not too surprised it didn't one-shot, but still fine. We get to burn the Ruel's S3 here. And I will be able to heal my side. I will S3 with Ras to heal him. And then I'm going to S2 with Diane to heal herself with Rod of Amaryllis. And of course I see our push. Cascade is gone now because it's a one-turn cooldown. But we can still do this. And I think I'm going to try to kill the Ruel here. More dual attacks. They changed her to dual attack on her S1, right? Was that what happened? Let me actually see. Yes, it does. So that was the change that made her pretty annoying. So now we have the soul burn here. What I'm going to do is soul burn into this. Hopefully defense break. We do land. One shot. And then we will S3. I think I still keep Cascade. Yeah, so Cascade has no duration, so you can always just S3 like that. And what I'm gonna do is, I guess I just S1 because Cascade will go away anyways. And this is gonna do 18k almost. She's gonna S3 or S2, sorry. Very, very annoying character to deal with. I think Ruel is actually like super strong now, especially in Guild Wars. The damage limit she gives to herself on her effect resist makes her so annoying to deal with, right? So here, not really a point, but I will soul burn again. And I think she doesn't have S3 yet, yeah. So I'm gonna S2. Hopefully do a ton of damage here. Getting whittled down, but you can see in the battle of attrition, Tori is very good because she's getting a ton of free soul burns off. And she should die here. Ruel should die here. And you can kind of see why they pair so well with each other, right? Tori just has permanent attack and immunity buff. You know, can never really be abused at all, and she's very, very bulky. And the chain soul burns work very well with her because she does a ton of damage, right? So pretty easy battle there. And I didn't want to show you guys this battle because it's very simple, but we did end up taking this big tower down pretty easily. And here we go, we're going to test them out in the bottom battle here in round 2, just against a very meta comp that you see in Arena as well a lot. Let me actually change this to Tori's in the back. You have to make sure she's in the back or she won't get the barrier from Ras. Not really too sure how this will go. Let's just try it out, YOLO. Just want to see how she does. And we're finishing up this first battle here. Let's actually get into the main show. And I don't really know how this will go. So I know Harsetti will go first. That's a given. But we should be able to cleanse this all off right away with the S3. And I think the plan here is to S3 again. And get up, actually I can't get up defense buff yet, but I'll S3 on Tori first. I think I really want to kill the Harsetti, so I do get this Cascade buff, Soul Burn S1 into Harsetti here. And this is, wow, this is so much damage. So I think I just S3 now for defense, because I think I should be able to lap the Harsetti and kill her. Or that will just kill outright because Ras is broken. We get the barrier, which is very annoying. But I should be able to live for a long, long time with the setup. Okay, I'll S2 here. Can't get feared because of the immunity buff, or not immunity buff. I guess I could have got feared, but my DN would have been able to cycle quickly. Oh, of course, we get that. You know, 100% effectiveness on Ras. Very, very good. And then this should just kill. Didn't need the dual attack, obviously. And now we are just here hitting a Afternoon Silk Clan who is alone, as we all know. Very weak because she can't really utilize her dual attacks, which make her strong. And she's just going to be AoE attacking, which will do nothing against my team. And you can kind of see that it'll make it very easy to kill her. Of course, free Soul Burn again from Cascade. 8.5k through the evasion. Very, very good, actually. Because that makes it so that, you know, if I ever follow it up with Adventurer Ras S2, she's pretty much going to die. I just S1 here, and now the next attack should kill, but for good measure, we will S3 for the attack buff, and we're also going to get Cascade back again, which will give me another free soul burn, so you can kind of see that these characters are very good with each other. And there we go, another big tower down. And I think I'm going to stop it here because the video is getting quite long. But there you go, guys. This is Tori in a nutshell. My Tori is by no means the best one ever. You know, she's pretty mediocre, I'd say, because I'm missing 8.4% crit chance, which will make me able to move more stats over. And I do actually have a lot of wasted subs here, as you see. I have health here, which is pretty useless. I also have defense here, which is pretty useless. Defense here, which is pretty useless, and defense here. So a lot of wasted subs, and she's still pretty strong. But, you know, all she really needs is attack, speed, crit chance, and crit damage. Maybe effect resist is pretty good as well, but not really if you pair her with an immunity character. You can see that she is pretty fun to use and looks pretty strong, actually. So, you know, maybe definitely worth summoning and using in PvP. But thank you for watching, guys. And as always, thank you also for supporting me and the channel, and I'll see you guys next video.